Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Got a little bit of a cough there. Right, I've had quite a bit of interest on my gorilla design that I've done in my sanctuary. Um, and some viewers have said to me that they want to do the gorilla design, but they haven't got the stuff to do it. They haven't got the stuff that I've got. Obviously, the more advanced you are, and the more animals that you get obviously more advanced stuff. You get further into the game. Um, Now, I've done a gorilla design, but I haven't got the gorillas. So what I've done the design and a gorilla house. An area for the gorillas for the house to be put into. Um, so it's all complete. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you first what I've done and my design that I've done, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you across to my designing farm, and we're going to design a gorilla house with stuff that you get when you first get onto the sanctuary. So it's stuff that you can get when you sort of get your first animal. So and you can advance it more if you're further into the game and you've got more animals. So what I'll do is we'll take you across now. Obviously I've finished the entrance there. And that's the main sanctuary there with the mountain, as I call it, with the waterfall coming down from the top. And this is what I've done. Now, this is my gorilla house. Now, as you can see, I've got the gorilla statues, which really sets it off. I think I got those in a diamond package. I won in the diamond package. I think I won the other one on the mail. Where you get when you revive something, you get a ticket and that, and you build them up 35 for the large deco. I won one in that. Mr. Zebra come to have a look. Well, he's having a little look on the corner. He's off again now. Right. So as you can see, what I've done is I've got two blood trees and I put them together. So what I'll do is let me just take. I'm trying to get it an easier for you to see. At the very back, so if you imagine this as a square, so there's the whole square. Now, right at the very back, I've got a small conifer. Now, you can see it just under the canopy there. Very small conifer. Now, that's right at the back. And then I put a log path in the middle, just in front of the tree. Then I've got the pineapple, not the pineapple plant, I can't remember the name of it now. The purple, the prickly peach or pear or whatever they call it. One either side behind the blood tree. So you've got that beautiful canopy effect. So it looks as though that the gorillas can walk underneath and out the other side. They're sort of hidden. And then I've got those beautiful red flowers there at either side. I've used the deer scare either side there with a little bit of water running. Sago palms and the star flowers and a pot plant there, some colour at the front of that. And made the path go out to the existing path. So just using the log path, and in the middle there, where you can see there's a square of 4 pieces, that is where the gorilla house will go. So I just put log path there just for now. So that's where the actual gorilla house will sit. So as you can see, it's designed there in such a way that it's a beautiful little set in there. And what I've actually done as well is I've made a cut-in through the trees and out the back of the trees, and this path that goes all the way up through, up into this area here. So the gorillas there can go up into the into the forest or into the woodlands there, right up into the top of the waterfall, into all the trees. So they got lots and lots of room to go all up through and out the back. Because obviously gorillas like to go into trees and the undergrowth. So I thought that was a perfect little setting there for the gorillas, and to go up into the behind the trees and up in. All the other animals are sort of content, they're happy. But when I get the gorilla house, I put it there, and then they'll make their way up through and then into the waterfall area. So that's, I've had a lot of interest with this gorilla design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now take you over to my designing farm. Okay, so we now go down onto the town, and as you can see, oh good, I'm glad they're going to eat and go to sleep now, because they won't get in my way. So what we'll do a step-by-step gorilla design. Okay, now this doesn't have to be a gorilla design. You can have it for your elephants, you could have it for zebras, any of your sanctuary animals. Obviously you couldn't have it for the giraffes because it's just too tall. So we will try and make up some sort of design as we go. But what I'm going to do, because I'm not so advanced on this one and I haven't got a lot of the stuff, we're going to build it with whatever I've got. So it's just off the cuff. It's just going to be grab stuff out of the inventory and we'll see how we go. So again, as I always say, when I do a live design, you know, I know roughly what it is going to look like, but you can't guarantee, you know, I might change a few things here and there. So we will go into trees and we will try and find a purple tree. I don't want to use any vouchers or anything like that. Is there a purple swirly tree? Yeah. Okay. So what we do, we will put that to the back. Okay. So now what we'll do is we need to find some, I might be struggling here. There's two of those. One there and one there. Okay, so what we're doing, we're trying to get a canopy effect. So it looks as though that the animals can go underneath. Right, so now what we need to do is put some log path. So we put a piece there, piece there, piece there, piece there, and a piece there. And then we'll branch that off to there, there, and there. We branch that off, sorry, there, there, and there. Right. So now what we need to do is we need to start adding stuff to make it a little bit more fuller. So what we need to do now is we get some green leafy trees, not the dark leafy. We're just, well, I say not the dark leafy. It might all I have. We've got 7 of those, 3 of those. So we'll have. So all we're doing is just trying to create a canopy effect. Well, I don't want to move that, do I? Let's have a look. That's okay. Feather that one out that way and that one out that way. Let's have a look. No, I think we'll stick to there. Let's move that one back to there. Okay. So we've got that little, if you can imagine, they're walking in behind. So they're just sort of up between the trees, and they've got that little area where they can play. I always say it, they play peekaboo in the back there. Okay, so now we need some What we got here? Some tall grass. We'll put one there and one there. What else have we got? Let's have put one there and one there. I'm just sort of chucking stuff here and there, and we see how it goes. Just get a couple of these out. Okay, so we could have one there, turn that to there, one there. Now already you can see it's starting to take shape. Okay, so what else do we need? A little bit of colour. So we'll have one there and one there going out that way. I reckon another couple of trees. I don't know how many we've got left. Boom, 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 boom. We've only got one of those, so we'll use. Let's have a look. Now it'll either look right or it'll look wrong. Let's have a look. Don't know. Just probably at the back there. Let's have a look. Yep, that's nice. Okay, so we'll have a couple more tall grass. So we'll have one there on the edge and one there on the edge. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty. Now, obviously, in between and behind and that, you can add some colours just to give it that little bit of lift with a bit of colour in between. So let's just say, oh, I haven't got any more of those. What have we got? Purple. Let's have a look. Just gives it that little bit of purple. I mean, I'm just using stuff that we can, you know, I've just got in the inventory. We could have a couple more daffodils. Well, that works, doesn't it? You can't even see that. Hang on. Right. That will go to there. That will go to there. Right, okay. Now, I don't know what colour of roses to have. What would look nice around there? Would say pink or yellow. Let's keep it yellow theme. So we go that one to there, up there, up there, like that. Up to there and up to there around the back. We do the same this side. Up there, up there, up there, and along the back. Okay. Now what we can have there, we'd have a, I don't know whether I've got any, let's have a couple of rocks. Where's our way down? Oh yeah, we got a couple there. So we can have one there and one there. Turn it in. Let's have a look. So as you can see already, you've got that beautiful little, that area for the gorillas to sit in. Let me just see, I'm changing it already just to see what it let's have a look. There, put that to there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we want to something else with a bit of colour. We've got grasses there, so that's all okay. We could probably have a couple more rocks there just on the edge. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's quite pretty. Now something with a bit more colour. We've got one of those. Oh, we haven't got any more. We got any more? No, we haven't. Oh dear. See now in there, in those gaps there, that's where you could have your statues. You see of the monkeys, gorillas. One there and one there. That's quite pretty. I'm just going with whatever I've got. So let's go some more yellow flowers to there and to there. And then what we can do, gorillas like swinging around and hanging on things and chewing things. So what we can do here is we could put that there. Put that. No, that's going too far out. Just thinking of something we can have just on those corners. Yeah, are they going to stick out too far? Yes. I don't know what we can have in there. Well, the only thing we can do is to bring that to there. I mean, you can make this as big or as small as you want it. I suppose being gorillas, they want a lot of room. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put that one there. Put that one there. Right, now we go to decorations. No, I'll tell you what we got. They would look nice. I bet I haven't got any. Yes, we have. One there. One there. It's a nice bit of colour. Okay. Should we put those rocks back out there? And then we need something to finish off just in there. So I wonder if we got any of the tree stumps that are cut down. I know which ones they are. It's just finding where they are. Where are they? There. One there. One there. Turn that one that way. And turn that one that way. Okay, and then obviously you've got your main walk around path. So you would have that would be your path that's going around the actual outside of your sanctuary. I'm not going to go any further there because the elephants will be moaning because I'm going on there. Okay, so yeah, there, and you can add a bit of fencing around it or to suit yourself. I'm going to move that a minute. Oh God, he's not going to be very happy. Put that up there, there, and there. Okay, so now all it needs to be done is to finish this little area here. So we continue with the slabs to there. Put it in the right place. Come on, scatter. Okay, and then we could have, I don't know. Let's have a look what we got in the way of water. Does that go in there? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice little waterfall at the front. Oh well, let's try something else. A little pond there at the front. Yeah. So you got the ropes and that they can tug away and swing and jump on, and they got the rocks and the logs and everything. So that design there just that little bit of purple behind as well. Obviously it's not as advanced as my one, because I'm further, you know, into the sanctuary with the animals. But if you can imagine that area there is where the gorilla house will sit. Now I haven't got anything that can resemble a gorilla house. I mean, even that's too high. You see, that covers the back. You see what I mean? It covers the canopy underneath. The gorilla house sort of sits at about that height. If you can imagine, it sits that height, so you've still got that lovely gap underneath. So it would come there, yeah. So all I do is I just put those, I just put these in here now, just for until the gorilla house gets put in. Let's just change those so it stands out better for you guys. Let's put some. Yeah, let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it. So that's just a very quick, easy live design for a gorilla area. Obviously where the rocks are, or those yellow flowers there, those ones there, you know, if you add your gorilla pieces. Oh, I nearly put that there. It would have been 90 diamonds. You can imagine that the gorillas sort of won that side, and there'd be sort of, you're probably looking at me and saying, that's not gorillas, that's gnomes. But if you imagine those sitting either side, so you'd have a gorilla sitting in there and facing inwards. I know they're not gorillas, but I'm just using that just as a demonstration as to what you can do. So put that back in there, and there's a quick, nice and simple little design there that you can put onto your sanctuary, and that's basically for the lower level players, you know, with stuff that's quite easy to get. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's quite a nice little design. Obviously if I made a longer video, we could go another step, you know, make it even better and bigger again, and take a little bit more time. But I thought I'd just do that, a quick design step by step, so that if you wanted to put that onto your sanctuary, you know, it's just a nice little quick design that you can put on there. We've done it step by step, so you can see where I put everything. And yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. So we go back to there, and then we go to my main. Oh no, all those to harvest. There's a crate. Oh. So yeah, as you can see with the huts and that, just adding that little array of colour just makes it stand out that little bit more. And obviously there's the gorilla design, similar to what we've just done. There's the rope on the front, and there's the logs and everything. You see the trees at the back where I've used the blood trees and the red flower trees with the blossom there overhanging, and I've just incorporated it into the water feature. So yeah, so that's it. So depending on what level you are and how far you were into the game, you know, if you've got all this stuff that I've got there, by all means put that design onto your sanctuary. Failing that, just go back to there, and you can play the video back, and like I say, the basics is there. You've got the purple in the back there. With the trees, you've got that lovely canopy effect where they can go in, hide behind the trees. You can put the path from the grey there along the back, so they can, you know, you'll see them going into the back of the trees, and their house there will be at the front. And like I said, you can just add your gorillas and that. So yeah, that's it. So another design there from Scatterbrook Farm. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you want to see me do any other designs, let me know in the comments. Pass the videos on to all your friends. That's about it. Hit the subscribe button. More people that hit the alert button as well, so you'll get notified when all the videos are coming up live. So that's it. Yeah, look at them asleep. Look, you touch them, not like that. Oh dear, we got a mallet. Let's touch the elephant, see what he does. He's off. You like that? Where's he going? That? Oh dear, he's not very happy. Touch him again, see what he does. Oh dear, he covered himself in. Oh dear. Okay then. So hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Let me know in the comments any designs that you want to see, and we will see you in the next video. Cheerio.